Gervonta Davis is a dirty fighter, says Teofimo Lopez after their leaked sparring video. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Corner Red Sports. Let's talk about it. Alright, y'all. So, Teofimo Lopez, he's been on this little rant for like the past week about Gervonta Davis and how much of a big B word that he is. Big B's. And basically, he's saying that those two guys should have a fight because he believes he's the better out of those two guys, whether it's at 140 or 138. Also, he spoke about their sparring back in the day when they were both younger, and some video was leaked. I don't know how long it's been out there, but it was new to me when I saw it. I just want to give my 5,000 nickels on that for anybody listening.
Yeah, it was. I wouldn't really say. I mean, we did 3 rounds. I was 15. He was 18. He was already a pro. It's different now. Between all you guys, I haven't yet even put in any type of dirty tactics that are legal in the sport of boxing just yet. Let's work.
Alright, so Gervonta Davis, Teofimo Lopez, sparring. What's really going on?
I got the big steppers on. You can't see me, dog. I'm ready to go, dog.
So Teofimo Lopez was interviewed recently, and he was asked about Gervonta Davis, and he basically said that he has no respect for Gervonta Davis, and he feels like he's the better out of those two fighters, and he feels like that Gervonta Davis is ducking him.
Fuck you, too!
And he also spoke about their sparring match, and it seems almost like Gervonta Davis has beaten everybody, back in the day when they were, having these sparring matches. He seemed to have fought everybody who has a name, in the lightweight division. He seems to have a sparring session with them. And by all accounts and by the video, he's pretty much beating all these people up, when it comes to those sparring sessions.
You better put some stink on this motherfucker, like your life depends on it. You understand me?
And Teofimo's no different. This is why I feel like Gervonta Davis and Teofimo Lopez at 140 would be an amazing fight to actually see. And I still think that Gervonta Davis would beat him. Easy work.
Pain.
But, Teofimo Lopez said that he feels like Gervonta Davis was using dirty tactics because if you watch the video, there was a point in the sparring session where Gervonta was hitting Teofimo in the back of the head.
Let's go, let's work. Come on, let's work. Let's work. Come on, let's work.
But here's the thing about, those sparring sessions that he wasn't really mentioning. There is no referee in those sparring sessions, which I think that there should have to be, especially when you're talking about professional fighting. I think when you're getting ready for fights and stuff like that, there should be a referee in there when you're sparring people, because there's been a lot of situations here lately of guys getting hurt in sparring and headbutts happening and ruining fights. So there should be someone in there regulating the action. That way fighters don't get hurt during their sparring session. But that's a whole nother argument.
This makes me want to burn this motherfucker down.
But there is no referee in the ring when those two guys are sparring. And normally what would have happened in that situation is Teofimo Lopez was basically bending over. He was putting his head down. He was ducking. And Gervonta Davis was basically giving him some love taps in the back of the head, trying to basically get him to rise up and, let's go, let's fight. Let's not, make this a petty situation, because there is no ref. And then normally what would happen is the referee would step in. Soon as, Teofimo put his head down, the ref would step in there and break him up. But since there's no referee in those situations, in those sparring sessions, nobody jumped in and tried to break that situation up, and Gervonta kind of love tapped him on the back of the head. And Teofimo Lopez is saying that that's a dirty tactic, that he's using dirty tactics, that he doesn't use dirty tactics when he fights.
You're crazy. I like you, but you're crazy.
But he's thinking about implementing some of this dirty stuff because everybody else seems to use it and it works. And at the end of the day, I don't think Gervonta Davis was doing that on purpose. I don't think he was doing it to hurt him.
It's an ambush, man. I ain't got to stay around for this. I'm out.
I think, you know, it was just situational boxing. And since there's no ref... Oh, shit! It's situational boxing in that situation. So, listen, I think that if those two guys do actually get it on, it's going to be an easy win for Gervonta Davis.
You ain't down with that? Shut your goddamn ass up.
And I seriously don't think it's going to happen because both guys are going to want to be the A side, and it's just too much of an argument. I do think that that's one of the biggest fights still to be made at the 135 to 140 division.
Watching what's going on with Puff, it doesn't feel good.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
I don't want to see someone that maybe we had like a bullshit disagreement with. I don't want to see them die.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
Or be tortured. I'm not going to celebrate the pain of anybody, any human being, even if they deserve it.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
You know, to be honest, I really hope, like, the things that they're saying are like, they're terrible.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
They saying they're going to pick him up next year. I don't want to see that man go to jail.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
The way he be fucking with my money. I want to hope that that's the worst that he's been doing. I would never want to hear, like, Jay at a freak-off fight. Like, that's crazy.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about all that down in the comment section below. Hit that like button for me. Sure. Subscribe. Holler at me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. But you're more than likely to get a response on the tubes, so holler at me over there. You want to collabo, feature a product, your channel, my channel, feel free to hit my Gmail because it is a flock of cards at gmail.com. And we aren't lying here.
Don't try this at home.
I don't know shit about boxing.
Louisville, home of the best rapper. Also, home of the best rapper. Flow dapper, here's another chapter. Ride through, attack you, ride away your laughter. This is what I'm after, blowing on that rapper. Perpetrol, keep a bunch to blow. I don't serve it though, murder flow. If it goes down, I'm the first to know. Y'all niggas late, like the Conan show. Overdose, overload, sharp flow, leave him with the open throat. Lewis Keys, cool as Nova Scotia snow. Puff a blunt, poke a hole, nigga, you supposed to know. Lewis Keys, blowing blunts on the open road. Fuck a cop, fuck a speed limit, drive overdose. Keep a bad bitch, hips wide like Oprah's nose. And you know that I'm a fool, my freestyle's wet, I'm floating in the pool. You should pay your tuition, you're going to my school. Principal keys, you niggas getting held back. Fuck them little sacks, you can have your bread back. No refund, well here the G's come. Hit your ass up, leave you with your fucking head crack. And it's a fact if I said that. Louisville spotless, where the bread at?